What defines drama? What makes drama, drama? Well, to begin, the definition of drama is like shit that goes down. When it goes down, a lot of people get involved, and someone usually now in this day of age gets canceled. That's usually what drama is. Now, with this in mind, I'm gonna talk about drama in this video, or well, I guess it's technically a live stream, but I make these streams because I can, and they're practically most of my content nowadays. So who cares? I think I'm gonna start with the drama with FNAF. Now, FNAF drama is kind of petty because someone does something or allegedly says something that doesn't make a lot of sense. Uh, Usually gets discovered and people are like, hey, this wasn't right, so we're going to cancel you. And while garbage like that is usually uh, uncalled for, there's sometimes like a reason to it. There's a reason that, actually makes sense, even if the drama itself doesn't at all. And I would say that, like, take for instance the drama with the fan games possibly getting leaked. I would say that those those were a bit justified because they shouldn't have been sending, the people who were involved shouldn't have been sending leaks in a private group chat. They shouldn't have threatened it, and a lot of things are uncalled for in that situation. But I would say that you know we all make mistakes. We all say a lot of things when we're mad. We commit to actions that will anger others because we're mad about something, and that's not completely unjustified, but it is still unjustified regardless, and it just doesn't make sense. So I would say that a lot of things would go a little more smoothly in the FNAF community if they would just calm down. And this goes to, uh, communities in general. Now, we're going to talk about, like, the thing with Theft King. Oh, yeah, that's a name. That's a unique name. That's a specific name. That's a name that a lot of people will probably dislike because if you don't recall, I think I made a video on that at one point, shitting on uh Theft King, and I think I'd reasonably say that that was fucked up of me, and I'm gonna start out by saying that I shouldn't have said anything, and I'm gonna forfeit that previous thought, and I'm gonna come back to it and tell you that I've changed my mind a bit. Now, I will say that what he still did was unjustified, and I will not be changing that. However, what I am going to be changing is that, again, people do things because they're mad. They say things because, they feel a bit stressed, and, they can't, it's kind of like an impulse. And with impulses, there come times where someone will say something that will anger someone, but they don't actually mean it. And while it doesn't make sense to a lot of other people, it will sort of make sense to themselves. And later in life they're gonna look back on this and say, hey, I did something wrong, and I want to apologize for it. uh Now, there shouldn't have been anything to apologize for in the first place, because I'm gonna say that a lot of people have contributed to the drama in general, and it wasn't just Theft King himself who did made the whole thing kind of shitty. I will say that the FNAF community was mostly to blame for, because they were jumping the gun. I mean, they called shotgun on the front seat. They called shotgun, You know that expression? And, I think it was a bit uncalled for. They should have just taken it back a bit and say, hey, can you uh, just kindly not, like just reword the video, maybe make a re-upload and, say it a bit differently, and we're all good. Now, that's all well and good, but I'd also agree that, Theft King was, in action unreasonable. Now, with this sort of idea that people are unreasonable when it comes to actions, and just in general when it comes to, saying things, I will say that, people really need to think about their actions a bit before they actually commit to them. And maybe we could have avoided the whole situation with the drama in the first place, and it wouldn't be happening at all. Now, let's talk about like different drama. Crap, I don't keep up with the news a lot. Twitter drama. Yeah, let's talk about Twitter drama. It exists. Yeah, it exists. I think the problem with Twitter drama is that people are a little too free with their opinions. Now, when it comes to Twitter, I'm pretty sure you've heard of it by now. Funny Bird app. But in case you didn't hear about it, it's basically a site where you can say, well, essentially anything. And, to me, that's a bit bullshit. That's a bit garbage. And I think people should relax with the whole opinion thing, because there will be an opinion where someone says, hey, I have a certain dislike for something, and, it shouldn't affect anybody. But that's the thing. It affects everybody in some way or another. There will be the people who are actually smart in the situation and will say, hey, I don't really care because, it doesn't really affect me. Then there's going to be the people who say, hey, this affects me, but I'm probably not going to do anything about it. And then there's those people who get on their keyboards, who get on their phones, and they just start spamming the all caps button and absolutely destroying their keyboard or destroying their phone, just like taking a hammer and then smashing literally every single key imaginable and making incoherent sentences of, hey, this affects me and I hate you for it. I'm going to cancel you for it. And that's the thing, it's unnecessary. The canceling, no, doesn't make sense. Shouldn't make sense. Shouldn't even be a considerable action. Doesn't need to exist. I think people should calm down and accept it the way it is. And, well, seeing as how Twitter's going to die pretty soon, probably by the end of the year, just commit an adios, then I don't think it really matters anymore. But I'd say that in the meantime, people should, not do Twitter, not be a Twitterian, aka a twit, and should just, respect opinions. Now, this whole thing isn't just Twitter exclusive. It's on Reddit, it's on 4chan, it's on Discord, it's on everything. And yeah, people should chill out with their opinions and chill out in general and accept things. And no, I will not be talking about TikTok drama because that app shouldn't even exist. It doesn't exist to me. It's garbage. Sure, the content is a bit enjoyable, but it just doesn't make sense. It shouldn't exist because it's the whole home for cringe. It's like Fuller House, but it's Cringer House, the cringest house. And if people will hate me for it, then sure, go ahead. I mean, I don't really mind if people are gonna hate me over, an opinion that I hate TikTok because, well, that just justifies my point that drama is unnecessary and shouldn't really exist. But sometimes drama exists for good reasons, such as taking down pedophiles. Let me talk to you about one drama in particular. One community that has pissed me off for so long. One community that just has me hitting my head, just doing an absolute face palm to death. The FNF community. That community in general, full of kids, full of opportunities, and full of drama, full of garbage. It's just in general kids that I don't even need to explain. I don't even need to, say, hey, I'm going to explain this. It's just kids. That's the only context you have. Kids, idiots, crackheads, pedophiles. Yeah. Oh, also racist, transphobes, and other such. And yeah, that's the talking about drama episode. I hope you made sense of my ramblings. I hope you made sense of it in general, because I never usually make sense. I have a terrible problem with stuttering, and I shouldn't be saying this. Anyways, bye.